Good evening. It is Tuesday, December 12th. I hope you've all had a great weekend, and welcome back to Cincinnati Kids Baseball Card Channel. Tonight, I have a few pickups I'd like to share. I've gotten from eBay purchases, so it's a mail day of sorts, and we'll get right into it here. So first one, cut it open here. There will be a little bit of a surprise here for everyone. It's pretty well sealed. Looks like it came in a flip. Let's see if I can get it out of here. There it is. Paul Tank Younger. This is a 52 Bowman small football. And get a little closer look here. There's the back. Looks like it's a little bit of a stain there, but not too bad. This is my very first vintage football card. I'm not really a vintage football card collector, obviously. I don't think I'm going to really get too deeply into it, but I might collect a few here or there. But this guy really struck me as one I wanted to collect. It's a sort of a series of firsts, and this gentleman was the first player that went into what is now known as NFL from a traditional African-American, all African-American college university. I think that's like, I can't remember what the acronym is for that. I hope I pronounced that correctly or said that right. And in college, apparently he went to Grambling. He scored 60 rushing touchdowns. Maybe they should have called him Paul Touchdown Younger. But I just like the Rams helmet color there, the clouds in the background. He's actually got several cards that look really cool poses, but almost everyone has a different number. Maybe they just... Anyway, he played about 10 years in NFL, and I can't remember how many touchdowns he scored. I don't think it's as many as in college, but he had quite a few, and he actually threw a pass. He threw one pass in his NFL career, and it was intercepted. So Paul Younger, let's put him there for now. Let's open up the next. While I'm doing that, if anyone out there has any ideas or suggestions they'd like to see me do a video on, I can try to do that. I think I am planning on doing maybe more of a modern or junk wax era video at some point. So it's still a night of firsts. So here's another first. Here we go here. This is a graded card, and it came in one of the little clear plastic cello sleeves. It's nice. Get that a little closer. 1965 Topps Ricky Stars. Masanori Murakami, sorry. He is the first Japanese player to play in the major leagues in the United States. I had a 2001 Topps East Meets West reissue of this card, sort of, that had Murakami on one side with that image of him with some modern Japanese players that were playing in the major leagues at the time. This card has just struck me as just a super neat rookie card. That's not necessarily a Hall of Famer, but someone that had to break through and create a new milestone for the game. So I'll pull it up here a little bit closer here. The center on this is really nice, it looks like. There's a little bit of ding on that corner. Or was it this one? I think it's this one. There's a small ding there, as you can see. Otherwise, very clean card. And this image here of Dick Estelle, or Estella, looks like it's a painted in picture. It's really strikes me as a neat part of this card too. I'm not the biggest fan of double rookie cards, double image cards, 2-player cards or whatever, but I do really like this one. It looks like a painting, like art card, and then I always love the old shell emblem back there, the background of the, what's that, the scoreboard of the field they're at. Whereas this is clearly a picture, photograph image. There's the back. A little bit of a fisheye there by the one in 1965. Really clean back. And I'm a big on, obviously, as you guys know now, on 1965 Topps. So this is one that's kind of an different card. It isn't necessarily a Hall of Fame card, but will be cool on the display whenever I get it built. I'll put it up there with my other 65 Topps cards. One more. Got one more here. Well, this should be of no surprise either. Continuing on with, again, I'm pulling the outer cello sleeve off here. This is another graded card. That's really nice. I want to try to keep this in the shot a little bit if I can, maybe. Oh, let's just put him up here on the playing cards. Those cards up there are kind of a tip-off of a salute to the inspiration behind the name of my moniker on here on the YouTube, the Cincinnati Kid. So go look at mid-60s movies. And here's the card. Voila, surprise. Another 1965 Topps. Willie McCovey. This marks my first, well, I have that 71 Topps of his, but pretty much the first graded one of his I have. So that key, to try to get a key set that I really like with a Hall of Famer in it, at least one of them. And this will satisfy that for Willie McCovey. I probably won't go for his rookie card because of price, although it's a really neat card. This is by far my favorite Willie McCovey card. He's got a lot of great ones, a lot of great poses, a lot of images. But right there at that bat ready to swing, the clear blue sky behind him, the really nice purple bottom border with the yellow flag, the pennant with the red giants in there. This is a really sharp card. This is really nice. This was, I think I paid about $50, just a little over $50, including taxes and shipping. So again, it just goes to show you don't have to spend a ton of money Although if that's a lot of money for some of you watching, I understand, and I'm not trying to say it's not, but I think for a card like this in this grade, that's not a lot of money. You can get really nice cards into your collection without having to spend a fortune. Here's the back. NL Rookie of the Year in 1959, which is why he had the Rookie Cup or hat trophy on his actual rookie card in 1960, which makes that card actually even a little bit cooler. So here is a little bit of chipping there, it looks like, or snowing or where. I'm not sure what this is up here. It could be some of that. That could be also designed into the card. I don't know. Starting to see a lot of his stats in here. His home runs were starting to kind of pile up there. It's like his 64 season was cut short. Wow, he blasted 44 homers, 102 RBI, while hitting 280, it looks like, in the 63 season. So, Willie McCovey. I hope you enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed producing it for you, and look forward to the next one with you all. And I'm not sure exactly when that'll be, but there will be one coming up in a little while. Hopefully by the end of this week. Until then, have a great evening.